conscious of the fact that we need to save money wherever we can, and the council through their inspiration has helped me to save money on power and water.
What made you get the hose?
Easier. A lot easier, saves water, a lot quicker.
The customers made my decision for me. Decided to turn this off, have it as a show only, and that we would cut our meat fresh. We also don't waste anything, which maybe a lot of people would look at me and say, you've been staring out this window for 45 years and probably haven't achieved terribly much, but I feel that I have, and I've enjoyed every part of it.
Hi, and welcome to Pancakes on the Rocks at North Strathfield. So these are some of the things that we would donate to Oz Harvest. Generally it's crates that we don't use in the day, that we pull them and they'll come and and these are our daily cardboard usage that we end up putting into our cardboard recycling. We collect all our glass, recycle it, so in the restaurant we have different bins for different things like plastic and glass. This is our garbage area, so at the end of the day we recycle things like plastic, cardboard bin that we share, and we all put our cardboard in to recycle. So here another business has another cardboard bin as well.
Darren Business was the first business to join Resourcewise. He'd recently got the Green Stamp accreditation for his business, leading the way for his industry. He's recently retrofitted one of his spray booths. He expected to get some energy saving through that, but what he's found is that his gas bill's reduced by 3/4. He makes sure he uses low VOC paints, more environmentally friendly. He can use waterborne paints within the spray booth, which he's looking to transition to in the near future, and they're much more environmentally friendly. All the measures he's taken about waste, so they're even down to the rags that they use, washed and reused. Darren decided to change all the lights within the business. But already he'd made a massive saving just in that short time, so he's one of the few business people who's looking forward to the next energy bill.
I think in 5 years' time, competitively, I'll be a long way in front. This would have paid for itself, and the savings that, they'll be coming back to me.
The objective is to try to influence other businesses around, so they do the right thing by the environment. If I show them that it can reduce the ongoing cost as well as helping the environment, they will come on board. So what we've got is an inverter which helps us to transfer the power to the restaurant. We've got 2 strings, and those strings go to 15 solar panels on the roof, and we are producing an average of about 14 kilowatts per day. Alright, so we've got this plastic bucket which gets filled up about twice a day. That's for our general waste, and everything else gets recycled.
And where do the vegetable scraps go?
They go into my garden, where I've built my very large compost bin. It's dumped in there. We've got worms everywhere. That turns into good compost, but I can use for my herbs at the back of the restaurant. We plant coriander, dill, mint and chive, and I basically cut it just before the service, so it's nice and fresh. You don't have to buy any herbs anymore at the market.
Harris Farms do already is really good. They sell that food at a reduced price, but if they can't sell it, well then it goes to Oz Harvest. Across all the Harris Farm stores, they've reduced their waste by about 25% by this arrangement with Oz Harvest. On a nationwide basis, they're looking to reduce their energy usage, and they've already begun to do behavioural change things like turning off lights when they're not in use, air conditioning, and I think they've already experienced over a 5% saving through that alone, and they're looking to further reduce energy costs. They recycle all the obvious things, like they recycle their cardboard. They've got a compactor out the back there. Because they're getting deliveries from the markets every day, they get the polystyrene boxes and the crates, and they make sure that they get reused. So that's a great way to reduce waste on even a global level. And the other thing that they've started to do is to separate their food waste, and that's taken away and made into compost.
First thing was the gas. I changed my hot water electricity tank to gas, got gas connected up to the shop, and that saved me a real lot there straight away. I got lights changed, and I ended up getting my metal halogen lights changed to LEDs throughout the whole shop. First time ever I look forward to electricity bills. If you support the community, they tend to support you too. Getting people's awareness and connecting with them makes a difference. As local businesses, we will help each other out too, support the local businesses, utilise them and they'll utilise you.
We noticed on the way in that you had a jar and you were collecting money for child sponsorship.
We've got a jar there with a picture of Easter that's from Uganda. She's 11 years old also. She's as old as the shop now. Like I put my tips inside there and it helps just pay for this sponsorship of this child.
It's a good thing to do. I think everyone should do their bit. So as a business, even though it's a smaller business, I think, we all play our part.
So, if the council's doing their bit, I want it to sort of do our bit too.
I would urge everybody to get on board if they can.